Okay, we're going to take plastic scraps and turn it into plastic sand, because I got this blender that should be able, it's glass. I'm hoping it's just gonna power through it and turn it straight into dust. I never found a magic bullet, so blender it is. I'm not sure that's doing enough. So it might have worked. It's definitely a lot finer. There's definitely still some chunks, but that's mostly just down to sand, I think. Let's keep going. Next, we gotta take this thing apart and replace the nozzle somehow. Okay. I see screws. That should not be too difficult to take off and replace. And we have somebody who's here to say hello to the plastic munching. Oh yeah, you got that. Good kitten. Over here, we've started out with something. It's not working quite yet, but it's doing something. And you know, that's, at this point, that's all I can be thankful for. Just let it go. So we've added the plastic sand, and I added a bit too much, so we're jamming it in, hoping that it meets the auger. And actually starts making stuff. I can really feel this in my calves from leaning forward so much. But I'm not sure this stuff's getting in the auger or anything, so we're just gonna like walk away for a bit. Oh, okay. I think I have it now. I went through a lot, but as soon as that little kink gets through, it'll finally be consistent, smooth filament. I think. I got the traveler speed set up to match this one, I think. I think we're good to go. I managed to slow down the spool because I found more settings in here. I found the speed for this. And as long as that's not stretching, we're good. And then we take our plastic sand and we add it to our project. Now, we have a few other things to talk about. Firstly, blades is done, but I also really want to do a deep dive into this transparent resin because I wanted to talk about its features. This is the resin from Nova 3D that we were testing out the high transparency. This is coated in one layer of clear varnish, but it has not yellowed, and it's been several weeks. I didn't coat it very well, but that is still maintaining its transparency perfectly. I am actually shocked because I've done transparent resin before, and it never really keeps its transparent. It kind of turns yellow after a bit. Here's the other transparent resin that I have. It still seems kind of crystal clear, but yeah, I don't know. I guess it's fine. Just come down to what you do. If you wash it in brand new alcohol, then you get a better result, I guess. Now let's check on things that happened last night, because we have printed the other part of that body. Let's see if it worked. It looks like it worked. Oh my. I may have spoke too soon. It might not have worked. Also, is that still that layer line that we were fighting with? I definitely see a line right about there. Yeah, there's a line there right at the same spot as always. That's gonna keep happening. I may have to turn to one of our other painters in order to get them with a bigger printer to print this. We'll have to do more research later. Now, as for this over here, this is one of our figures I've been putting together, and I'm not sure what goes right there. And I don't know how to connect her hair to her head and put it on display. There's things that are not correct about this thing. So I gotta look at how it's supposed to go together. And it's about time to restart this. We got more filaments, so it's time to try. I'm gonna have to reset up the file though, so we don't have this issue where it broke right about there. Though I don't know why it would have broken. It might have just been a freak accident. I mean, looking at this thing overall, it did pretty good. I don't see any real problems, except for that. Maybe we just try to start it again. Because, I mean, that shouldn't have failed. Although that's looking awfully gritty. Can't be helped, I guess. Remember, we do custom orders. We're just in a slow point right now because we've lost most of our social media reach. But today we're packing up blades, we're packing up Corona, those are getting out of here, and we also have a care package that's going to Malrim, who painted our Freya. Gotta get that done. Now, if you haven't been paying attention to the brackets for our next character championship, it got down to Olga and Isil. And Isil won today, but then I threw something different at. New character. I want to do something fun where we just like have a blip like just right at the end. New challenge. Charlie from, I forget what it's called. Hotel something. But that's where we're at right now, which is the Isil versus Charlie final battle, and things are not going great for Charlie. Also, Isil is only in one episode in season 2. One episode, and we're gonna make an entire figure out of her. I checked, there's 11 figures of her already. So my thought is, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make her thick and thirsty. Just on her knees, tongue out, just submissive and breedable. Because, I mean, what makes her stand out? What would stand out different from, like, this, or this, or this? They're all amazing. What's gonna make ours stand out? Thick and thirsty. There's so many, and they're all pretty good. So we're gonna make her different. On her knees, tongue out, hot, sweet, and begging for cream. If she wins, that is. She might not win. Charlie could still take it. But that's all for now, so I'll talk to her later. Bye!